Hi there, my name is Victoria and I work for Viva Health Products. We are a Canadian-based company based out of Richmond, BC, and we manufacture here in our facility with small batches, handmade skincare. We try to source all of our products locally, including our packaging and our raw materials. We are non-GMO, paraben-free, and vegan, and we pride ourselves in keeping all those standards of care because we know it's really important in our industry to be transparent and being full disclosure in all of our products. So let's just get right to it. So the first thing I'm going to show you is our first product that we've ever brought out on the market and one of our best-selling products. It's the Amaze Exfoliating Gel. So it looks like this. And one of the reasons why it's one of our best sellers is because it's instant gratification. So you can see the results right away and you don't have to wait 6 to 8 weeks to see whatever they claim it to be. It's a non-abrasive exfoliant. So what that means is it doesn't take off any of the lower layers of the skin. It only takes off the dead skin layer, the cornified layer of dead skin. So let's open this up here, and it looks something like this. So it's a gel. It's the consistency is like a light gel form. And what we generally do is we let people know, consumers know, that this is a non-abrasive, so it doesn't scratch or use any sugar or microbeads or anything like that. Very, very safe. It's actually safe enough to use every day. We don't recommend using it every day because over exfoliating your skin can cause your oils to actually come back even more because it doesn't remember that it needs oil for moisture. So I'm going to go ahead here. We generally demonstrate it on the hands, on the back of the hands, for any consumer or retailer for that matter, because we don't, just in case they do have a reaction, we don't want it on their face right away. So the hand actually mimics a lot of what the face is, texture and discolorations if there's any, and anything like that. So we're going to go right ahead. So you're going to put it on the hand and gel like this, and then you use it on dry face and dry hands, and then you rub it in circular motions. And the stuff you can see right here, the little white balls of stuff, it's actually not the gel, it's actually the dead skin layer of our hands. And what it is the gel uses carbomer, which is a natural thickening agent, to keep the gel on top of the skin layer as opposed to underneath, which is what, a lot of our products, most of our products are water soluble. So that's how that works. And what you do is you use a tissue to wipe it off. 1 second here. So now you will see the comparison here. You can't really see it on this light here, but on your own hand, once you've wiped off the excess balls of white on your hand, you can compare your hands side by side and see the difference in texture, moisture level, and just the bright consistency of your skin. Don't be alarmed, especially if you have more thicker veins on your hands. It will be a little bit more evident from after exfoliation. But no worries, it's on the face, you don't have veins like that, so it's more brightening effect than anything else. And what the best thing about the Amaze Gel is also that it has ginseng and dong quai. What it is, it's Chinese herbs that are really nourishing to the skin. A lot of people believe that if they ingest it as well, it has lots of healing properties. The other ingredients, ascorbic acid and hyaluronic acid to keep the moisture level in there as well. We generally like to recommend using the Amaze Gel as a demonstration, especially to those who have never heard of our products or heard of our name in that for that matter, only because it really does show you right away the difference. And people are generally more susceptible to wanting to know more about your company once they've seen an actual result in their own for themselves. And the Amaze Gel is actually really good for rosacea, dry skin, flaky skin. Some people with eczema can use it because it takes off the first layer of dead skin layer. But you know, we really caution that only because eczema is basically inflammation, and it can be caused by so many different things. We always recommend you doing a patch test on the jawline or any small area that has eczema or rosacea, and leave it on for 5 minutes just to make sure it doesn't irritate the skin or make it worse. And yeah, it's good for oily, acne-prone skin as well, because it actually takes off blackheads, whiteheads, especially on the nose area or any crevice that's hard to reach. Really refrain from doing anything around the eyes. And we recommend using it once to 3 times a week, depending on your skin condition. For me personally, I use it twice a week because I don't see as much dead skin buildup as some other people or some other consumers. But I mean, we have people who range from using it once a week to every day. So again, just really depends on the person. And yeah. What I like about it also is that it doesn't, it's not like your traditional exfoliator where it feels so super hard on the skin. It's actually so light that you don't feel that it's exfoliating even. But the results really show you the glow of your skin. So the next product is our Pure Hyaluronic Acid Serum. And it looks like this. And hyaluronic acid is actually, this is our best-selling product of all time, only because normally hyaluronic acid any other product feels a little watery or too heavy of a consistency, or it's actually mixed in with other things. This one, it's in its purest form. A lot of people ask what the percentage is, and it's 5%. The reason why it's 5% is because hyaluronic acid in itself is an acid, so anything with a higher percentage can actually cause burning of the skin. So we have formulated it so it's just the right consistency where you can feel the texture of the silky smoothness, but not heavy enough or a high percentage enough where it will actually burn your skin. Another fun fact is a lot of our dermatologists, actually laser clinics as well, use this after treatment of the laser because it's so cooling, and the healing properties help the person heal faster and with minimal scarring as well. What other aspect of the hyaluronic acid? So hyaluronic acid, if you aren't familiar, it holds 1,000 times its water weight, so super hydrating. It's a humectant, so what that means is it draws moisture from the environment back into the skin. And our hyaluronic acid is a cosmetic grade. It's made out of wild yams. And it's 5,000, I believe, Dalton size, and so it's super tiny. The molecule size is a lot smaller and refined. So what it does, it doesn't sit just on top of the skin where your dead skin dermis layer is, but it actually penetrates all the way down to really hydrate from bottom up. So a lot of people have this as their moisturizer, and that's pretty much all they need. We sell a lot of these in the Alberta and Ontario region because it's so dry there. And they see an immediate result of plumping of the skin, glowing, and also just overall, like, they don't have to reapply moisturizer all the time. They just have to use a couple drops of the hyaluronic acid, and it's, you know, hydrated enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this for you. So generally I use about 3 drops for my whole face because it's super hydrating, but also it spreads so well. At first, it'll feel like there's not much on your skin, but you'll feel that there's that silky texture to it, but it's not heavy, which is what a lot of our consumers love about the hyaluronic acid, is the texture and how hydrating it is for not having a lot of things in the ingredient list. So that is our top seller.